Laser Gate Eject Operation Caroline.
Hello, fellow YouTubers, Lightweight WC Stop Motion here. Welcome to viewers new and old. And I discovered a way to look for some more tier lists. So, I just thought I'd make a tier list for the Beast Wars characters. I'm planning on doing a couple more of these for Transformers stuff, and maybe Ninjago. I'm not really in any specific order. It's just right now I feel like doing the Beast Wars characters. So, we're going there. Pretty much has all the main characters. This is an easier one to do because it's not a super big cast. So, yeah. So, let's get started. First up, we have Airazor, who I'm putting in good. She's not really a super beloved Beast Wars character. She was cool. I like her character design, and I like birds, so that gives her a slight edge. But I am bummed that they didn't do much with her. They really could have given her a little bit more personality. Just kind of a waste potential of a character, but still, certain aspects about her, it's enough to put her in good. Black Arachnia, amazing. Black Arachnia is a really cool character. She was interesting when she switched sides, and she was a master manipulator, so that's just the kind of characters I like. Cheetor, he's going in great. I do like Cheetor. He was a little annoying sometimes, but I mean, I think we kind of come to expect that a little bit from the kid characters. He was still likable, though. Alright, Depth Charge. Obviously, he's amazing. Depth Charge is really cool. I mean, what can I say? He's Batman, basically, and I don't know, he's just cool. He's a more ruthless Maximal, and I like those kinds of characters. Alright, next up... Sorry about that. Next up we had the Transmetal 2 Dinobot, who I just put in good. We didn't really get to see him a whole lot, and of course, unless you know about the canceled episode for Beast Wars, you know, it's kind of confusing. He suddenly starts having the original Dinobot's memories, but he's cool. I liked him when he was a Predacon. He was vicious. He didn't really have the sense of honor the original Dinobot had, so he was more cruel and vicious, but I don't know. Overall, he's just good. I don't feel like he really brought that much to the show, but he was still cool. Now, the original Dinobot, I mean, obviously, there's just no debate here. He's going at the top of amazing. He's my favorite Beast Wars character. You know, he's a flawed character. He has a sense of honor. He's a Predacon on fighting for the Maximals. And that's just a cool concept that I wish more Transformers shows did. Alright. Inferno, obviously, he's amazing. I really like him. His character fizzled a little bit in Season 3. But before that, he was very entertaining. He was completely insane. Fiercely loyal. I don't know. That's just what I like That's just what I like about him. That makes him cool. Megatron. I'm putting him in great. This might be heresy to some people. I like him. I think he's a really cool character, especially Season 2. A lot of times, I didn't really see him as, like, super intelligent, which kind of bothered me, but in a way it was, he was also blinded by arrogance. So, I really like him, just not as much as the other Predacons. Optimus Primal, he's obviously amazing. He's the young learning leader that really gets annoyed a lot with those under his command. He has a hard time earning their respect. But he earns it. So, yeah, he had a good character arc. Quick Strike. I'm putting him in good. He was entertaining. He was really funny. I liked how he was acting like a cowboy. He had a really weird looking but cool design. But again, I don't like him as much as some other characters. Rampage, again, he's definitely going up in amazing. He was an interesting character, and it's a shame they didn't really delve into him more. Because we saw in the episode Transmutate, he actually was capable of caring about someone. It's just a shame that's like the only episode where we got to see that side of him. Rat Trap, he's great. I really do like Rat Trap. He has pretty good development. Like, he starts out as kind of annoying, and he remains annoying, but he gets to be a little bit more lovably annoying. So, yeah, he's cool. Ravage. I'm putting him in good. He is cool and everything. It's kind of a cool concept, but I mean, it was just 3 episodes, so we didn't really get to see too much of him. But he's still cool. Rhinox, he's definitely going up in amazing. He's, again, just the kind of character I like. He's not what you would really expect looking at him. Like, he's a big guy, but he's super intelligent. He can be really vicious and violent on the battlefield, but still be very level-headed and zen. I just like that about him. That's really cool. And that just makes me all the more angry that Hasbro can't ace him in toy form. Scorponok, he's meh. He's okay. He didn't really get a whole lot of development, but for what it's worth, I mean, at least I remember him as being one of the ones that was loyal. But once Inferno comes in and he's fiercely loyal to Megatron, Scorponok, kind of loses it. Silverbolt. A lot of people really don't like him. And yes, he did annoy me sometimes, but I really liked him. He was very funny, and he was just a cheesy superhero. I like that about him. Maybe he just gets an edge because he's one of the many characters voiced by Scott McNeil, but I don't know. I like him. Tarantulas, of course, he's my favorite Predacon. He's very creepy and disturbing. And he's awesome. He's very treacherous. He's just very interesting character. You don't really know at the start of the series that he's not actually a descendant of the Decepticons. Pterosaur, meh. I don't really care about him that much. His voice was just annoying, which I think was the goal, but he annoyed me. And really his only trait was that he was treacherous. And given that that's pretty much how most of the Predacons were, but the others were a lot more interesting, yeah, he just doesn't really have much going for him. Tigatron. He goes up in grade also. I thought he was cool. Again, it's a shame we really didn't get to see more of him, but they had to keep the amount of characters on the show to 14, and unfortunately he was one of the ones they had to phase out. Tigerhawk. Tigerhawk goes in meh. Came in very late in season 3. This I don't hold against the producers of the show, because they couldn't put him in the show until his toy was released. So that's one thing. But I don't know, it's like they're trying to say this is both Tigatron and Airazor, but we only hear Tigatron's voice. I kind of wish they had done something like they synchronized their voices and we just heard them both coming out of Tigerhawk. That would have been cool. So, wasted potential that I don't fully hold against the producers of the show, but it's still a shame. Transmutate. This is a tough one. I think I'm gonna put her in good, because I mean, yeah, she was really creepy and such. I mean, you only got to see her in one episode, but it was a deep episode, and I thought it was good. So, we saw that she never really did pick sides, but I think she had more Maximal in her. Again, it's just kind of a shame she died in that episode and was never really mentioned again. The Vok. Put them in good also, just since it's not like we see them in every single episode. They just kind of pop up occasionally throughout the series. But they were still cool. Then Waspinator. Waspinator is obviously amazing. I mean, how can I not put him in amazing? He's goofy and he's lovable and he's just endearing. I really like him. So, that's the Beast Wars tier list. How I rank these characters. Again, it's a lot easier than Prime, and the tough thing with animated is finding a list that has just that right balance where there's not too many characters, but there's not too few characters. Like, I saw one that had, like, every single character, like, from the show to the convention comics to the Allspark Almanac. That was too much. Then I found one that pretty much just had bare necessity characters, but unfortunately they left out Soundwave and that kind of thing. So I'm kind of trying to find the right balance for that one. But if I can, I don't think that one would be too hard to rank. In Prime, yeah, that one's a lot more difficult. But this is how I'd rank the Beast Wars characters. And if you're wanting to rank them yourself, just get on Tier Maker and search Beast Wars. It's really fun to do. Really, a lot of people are doing this nowadays, and I've kind of jumped on board. So, I think that about does it. So if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and God bless.